first of all, congratulations, Meg, on winning the Volunteer of the Year award. So we just wanted to ask you a few questions for those of us who may not know you so they can get to know you a little bit better. First question, we know that you help out in a lot of ways in the community. Can you tell us about some of the ways that you volunteered in 2020?
Sure. In 2020, first of all, after the pandemic, I started the Northwoods Small Biz Bids, which was an online auction to benefit small businesses while they were shut down during the beginning of the pandemic. And that was basically just to raise money and awareness and to get people to be shopping small still. In addition to that, I also am the president for the Oneida County Fair. I do a haunted house every year out of my home for the community, and most recently I did an auction for Habitat for Humanity as well.
So how did you think of the small business bids?
That's actually a really fun story. I was chatting with Tom Barnett from Tom's Drawing Board, and he was saying to me how frustrated he was because all the small business funds were already gone. Mm-hmm. And so he's thinking to himself, how am I going to make my rent? What am I going to do? And I thought to myself, I don't have enough money to spend at all these small businesses to help keep them afloat. So what could we do? So initially we had thought of a raffle, but you need a raffle license and everything. So I was like, well, what about like a silent auction or something? And that's how it kind of turned into Northwoods Small Biz Bids and was unbelievably successful.
That's amazing. How much money did you raise then?
Oh, goodness. I haven't looked at it in a while. I believe it was around $23,000, I want to say, that went back into the businesses. But the best part is that a lot of people didn't even know what some of these small businesses did. So, for example, Diane's Frame Shop, she makes these beautiful custom mirrors. I didn't even know about them. And she continues to sell them today because they were debuted in the auction. So it's just things like that that really warmed my heart, that people were able to increase their sales and their awareness with their small businesses through the auction.
Absolutely. So on a more personal note, what drives you? What drives you to be so helpful and to volunteer in all the ways that you do?
Yeah, that's a really tough question. Personal satisfaction, I guess. I just really, I love the reward of it, seeing the community come together. That's really where my heart lies. I came from a big city where, you barely even talk to your neighbors. And when I moved here and I felt that sense of community, I just wanted to keep it alive. So I've always just done everything I can to be a part of the community and to help them in any way I can.
It's inspiring, really, what you do. I guess who would you say inspires you the most?
Oh my goodness, who inspires me the most? My mom, honestly. She is the one that has always backed me up, and she's always pushing me, to go further. And she has the creative mind that's really behind a lot of the things that I do. She'll look over stuff and she'll say, oh, what about this? This would be a great idea. And she really drives me, and I get a lot of that community support from her.
Awesome. Very cool. It's good to have that back up.
Yes, absolutely.
So just one last question, being the Volunteer of the Year, what does this award mean to you?
I'm going to try not to cry. Honestly, when I saw that I was nominated, I looked at the other people that were up for the award, and, I thought, there's no way, I didn't think that. And I said to my son, I said, I'm not going to get it. I'm still going to watch, and my son turned to me and he said, Mom, you're changing the way that people do things in the community. My 12-year-old son said that to me. And
You're gonna make me cry.
I just teared up, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're changing the way that things are done. He's like, you totally deserve it. And that alone right there was worth everything that I'd done. To give that inspiration to my son was a magical moment. I can't say anything else without crying.
Well, that's awesome, and like I said, we're so excited for you and excited that you won, and just wanted to say congratulations.
Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.